Have you ever found yourself saying yes to things when deep down you knew it should have been a no? Maybe you felt guilty. Maybe you thought being a good Christian meant never disappointing anyone. Or maybe you've been told that loving like Jesus means never having boundaries. If any of that sounds familiar, you're not alone. In today's video, we're unpacking why so many Christians struggle with boundaries and what Jesus actually shows us about healthy, holy limits. I'm Lori Olson, a Christian psychotherapist. I help people heal from emotional stuckness by combining neuroscience, psychology, and biblical truth. This channel, The Connected Self, is here to help you grow emotionally, spiritually, and relationally as the person God designed you to be. Let's get into it. Part 1. The hidden beliefs behind our struggles. A lot of us grew up with quiet, unspoken beliefs like, good Christians always serve. Saying no is selfish. If someone's hurt by your choice, it must be wrong. These ideas feel spiritual, but when we look more closely, they're often rooted in people-pleasing, not Christ-following. Many Christians confuse self-neglect with self-sacrifice, but those are not the same thing. Yes, Jesus did sacrifice, but he didn't live exhausted, emotionally manipulated, or overcommitted. Jesus withdrew from crowds. He said no to some people, and he didn't chase after those who walked away. Jesus had boundaries, not because he was unloving, but because he was anchored. Part 2. Why boundaries feel so wrong even when they're right. So why do boundaries feel so wrong even when they're right? Because your nervous system has likely been trained to associate boundaries with rejection, conflict, or guilt. From a neuroscience perspective, if you spent years accommodating others to feel safe or loved, then saying no can feel like danger, even when it's not. Especially if you grew up in a home where your needs were minimized, or where love was tied to being quiet, useful, or agreeable. So boundaries can stir up old fears like, will they still love me if I disappoint them? Am I allowed to matter too? What if I lose connection? These are valid fears, but left unchallenged, they keep us living small, resentful, and disconnected from the healthy love God designed for us. Part 3. What the Bible actually shows us about boundaries. Let's be clear. The Bible never commands us to be boundaryless. It calls us to love, yes, but not to enable or to erase ourselves. Jesus didn't let people manipulate him with guilt. He didn't perform for approval, and he wasn't afraid to let others be uncomfortable with his choices. In Matthew chapter 5, verse 7, Jesus says, all you need to say is simply yes or no. Anything beyond this comes from the evil one. That's not just good advice, it's spiritual maturity. It's clarity. It's integrity. And it's a model for healthy relationships. Sometimes we think being like Jesus means losing ourselves. But Jesus didn't lose himself. He gave himself willingly, not compulsively. There's a difference. Part 4. What to expect when you start setting boundaries. Here's the truth most people don't tell you. When you start setting boundaries, especially as a Christian, it will feel hard at first. You might feel guilty. Others might get upset. Some may even accuse you of being unloving. But growth often feels wrong before it feels right. God is not calling you to burn out in the name of love. He's calling you to love from a place of truth, strength, and freedom. Galatians chapter 5, verse 1 says, "It is for freedom that Christ has set us free. Stand firm then, and do not let yourselves be burdened again." Yes, we are called to carry each other's burdens. Galatians chapter 6, verse 2. But that's different than carrying someone's expectations. In closing, if boundaries are hard for you, take a breath. You're not broken. You're learning. Start small. Practice saying what's true with kindness and clarity. And remember, Jesus leads with both grace and truth. You will find this in John chapter 1, verse 14. You are allowed to follow him in both. Here is your call to action. If this video resonated with you, I invite you to take the next step. Subscribe to The Connected Self, download the free guide, Boundaries That Reflect the Heart of Christ, and share in the comments. Tell me, where have boundaries been hard for you? And what would healthy love look like in that place? I'm so glad you're here. Until next time, take care of the heart God gave you.